Hello, my friends. It is year 14, week number 724. We're in Chelsea, New York City, leaving the train stop right now. Over the course of the years that we've been doing this, once in a while I'll rewatch a video and I'll notice how something is happening in current events, like in the news, some like major sporting event or something like that is happening, and it's kind of significant. And I feel that this week is one of those weeks. We're in Olympic season 2024, and it's so funny because like right now as I sit here and record this, the Olympics are like what everybody's talking about. It is like absolutely of this moment. Next week, it's gonna be old news. 2 weeks from now, it's gonna be even older news. If I rewatch this in a few years from now, it's so funny because the Olympics are a perfect example of like, I'll immediately be taken back. I'll be placed in like this time in history right now when this video was shot, but it won't be relevant by the time I rewatch this video. So this week is the Olympics. Right now we're going over to an Olympics watching party. We're just gonna watch the Olympics. But of course we need to not go empty-handed, so I'm gonna pop into a little liquor store here, get a little case of beer. We're getting this one here today. If you guys remember from last week, we went to that texting-based speed dating event, and I said that I would do a little update. Later tonight, we are meeting up with one of those matches. So I'm gonna walk over to the party, watch the Olympics for a little bit, then we're gonna kind of scooch on out of there and go over to Brooklyn, where I'm gonna be going on this first date with this person from last week.
Damn, that's the thing.
Beat that fucking record.
Then I can get a lawyer.
As I mentioned earlier, the plan is to go to the Olympic watch party, leave the party, and then go on a date tonight with this girl we met at last week's event, the speed dating. However, so what we're doing out on the street right now, my date canceled on me. We are no longer going on the date. Okay? This is a very change of plans. I did not expect the video to go this way. But now, I have a free evening now. I don't know what to do. I'm just kind of processing in my mind right now as I cruise around this little area of the city. I might try to hit up Mike and Whitney and see if I could come back over to the party right now. This is kind of an unexpected twist to this week's story. I'm gonna be traveling next week back to California. And so I told my date that I'm gonna be traveling. There's no more time for us to reconnect here. So I'm gonna have to put this whole thing on hold until we reconvene later in the month. So for now, that is the end of Kevin's dating saga. Oh, also because I'm putting like dating era on hold, I think that's the end of it. That's the end of the whole dating saga. It is much later in the evening. Olympics are still ongoing. We're wrapping this up. I'm about to go home right now. What's your favorite Olympic sport to watch and your favorite one to participate in?
Definitely favorite to watch would be gymnastics. I really want to try canoeing.
Okay.
Yeah, that looks crazy.
The one I like watching is swimming. And the one I play is tennis.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 Do you have it, Min?
Sure. I'm just gonna. No,
Okay.
I don't. But I'm just gonna pretend. I guess.
Yeah.
Favorite thing to watch? I would say synchro diving.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
10
That's-
millimeters,
that's
or
to
no,
watch.
10 meters. And then to participate in, I feel like equestrian would be cool. What, have you ever ridden a horse?
whoa, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Mine is to watch. I'd probably go with the swimming relay.
Yeah.
Yeah, swimming
the
relay
mixed-
because it's
the
just so.
mixed one?
Oh, with the mixed, yeah, the mixed swimming relay.
Yeah.
And then to participate in, I'd go with skateboarding.
Oh yeah. That's a thing.
about that.
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh yeah, Olympic skateboarding.
Wait, I wanna
I think it's
watch.
ended already. Yeah.
What? So we can just watch replay.
Yeah. We have a bunch of small activities going on this week. First, we went over to this month's Creative Morning Session, which was held here in Brooklyn. And it was different because instead of having one keynote speaker like they normally do, they had 19 pre-selected people from the audience go up on stage and present on their creative projects that they're working on. I ended up making friends with this guy named Aiden, who I met after the show was over. We bonded over video making, and I just feel that me and this person, we're gonna become good friends over the course of time. Then the next day we went over to Queens. Back once again, my friends. Why are we here? Because we're going over to Min's home today. Our friend Min is hosting a coffee party. We're going over to her place. She's gonna be making coffee drinks for us. Very exciting. Now, we've been to a coffee party in the past, but this was special because there was a whole menu laid out. There was pre-selected drinks that you got to choose from the menu, and everybody got a custom drink made by Min. And finally this week, so we had this flight back to California, but I ended up missing the flight. It's this long story, but basically they kept switching the time that the flight was going to depart throughout the course of the day. By the time I arrived, the flight was already leaving. So what they ended up doing, I think a lot of people ran into this issue because they were changing it throughout the day. So what they ended up doing is all the people who missed the flight, they just rebooked them to the next available flight. But because they rebooked it, I'm no longer leaving this week. So this whole vlog this week was gonna be about me going back to California. It's not happening anymore. So in next week's video, the plan is to fly out of New York, go to California, visit for a week, and then we'll be back in New York in 2 weeks from now. Thanks for watching the video. This has been year 14, week number 724. Next week will be California edition for week number 725.